pleasure to welcome all the guests over here. I welcome our chief guest ma'am, principal madam, vice principal sir, teachers and all the students. Now, I would call upon Mr. Ritesh, nursing tutor, T.S. Mishra College of Nursing for welcome address.
Good afternoon everyone. Happy Nurses Day. I, Ritesh Bahadur, Assistant Professor, T.S. Mishra College of Nursing. It gives me an immense pleasure to start this occasion by heartily welcoming everyone. I heartily welcome our Chief Guest, Dr. Ajlanchi Muthukumaran, Vice Principal, Era College of Nursing, and Nursing Superintendent, Era Hospital. We welcome you, ma'am. I would like to request our Principal ma'am to welcome our Chief Guest. Please give a big hands. Auspicious occasion in every nurse's life, reverence of Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale is a nurse who contributed to developing and shaping the modern nursing practice. During the Crimean War, she wounded soldiers at night with the help of lamp, and later she known as the Lady with Lamp, which gives us a lamp lighting ceremony in our nursing professions. Here, light not only does symbolize knowledge, which removes ignorance and lasting wealth by which laws would be achieved, but also signifies the enlightenment, experience, hope, love, comfort and positivity, driving away from the negativity that darkness carries. This ceremony is by all means an essential part of the professions which is carried towards the ensuring the devotions and commitment of the nurse towards the nursing practice. It is stated that lighting a lamp for someone else can also lighten your path, and there are only two ways to distribute the light: by becoming the candle or by reflecting it in the mirror. Thank you.
Before proceeding forward, I would like our chief guest, principal ma'am and vice principal sir to please take the seats on the stage. Please ma'am. A blessing from God marks an intimate relationship between God and man, serving as a proof that he finds himself in God's favor. I request our chief guest and principal ma'am to offer garland to portrait of Florence Nightingale.
Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadam. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadam. Shatru buddhi vinashaya dipajyotir namostute. Dipajyotir namostute. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah.
Nursing, Mr. Ramarson.
Good afternoon, one and all gathered here. Warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Anjalakshmi ma'am, Vice Principal sir, NS sir, teaching faculties, non-teaching staff and students. Very happy Nurses Day to all. Nurses Day is one of the important, significant day for every nurses. And Nurses Day celebrate every year May 12th with the unique theme. Every year they change the theme. This year 2023 theme, our nurses are future. It focuses on the future of nursing and global health challenges that nurses will face in the year to come. The campaign aims to highlight the need to protect, respect and value nurses who play a critical role in healthcare delivery. Every year they select the theme based on what we are supposed to do in the future. This year our nurses are future. Our nurses, previously the nurses and nursing profession, they don't have much value. It is like a profession, that's it. But nowadays, after this pandemic, everyone realized how important the nurses are, how important the nursing profession. Because at the time of pandemic, everyone we know that the loved and family members, no one were allowed to take care of the patients. But only nurses are allowed, and voluntarily nurses took their charge to take care of each and every COVID patients without mind their life. And many nurses have sacrificed their life for COVID after taking care of the COVID patients. This Nurses Day, especially every year we celebrate, not only for recognition. We should respect, honor and tribute to the nurses who sacrifice their life and for selfless care, honest, hardworking nurses in our life. And Nurses Day, and everyone you should know the history, how we started celebrating International Nurses Day. In 1953, Dorothy Sutherland, she said, official proposed to celebrate Nurses Day. But that time, the proposal was denied. After that, since 1965, International Council of Nurses started celebrating Nurses Day. Finally, in January, since January 1974, May 12 was officially considered and declared as the International Nurses Day because it is the birth date of Florence Nightingale. Why especially Florence Nightingale birth date decided to celebrate as a Nurses Day? Because Florence Nightingale is the pioneer of nursing, and she's the pioneer of modern nurse, and Florence Nightingale was the icon of nursing and nursing profession. Because if one person could change the whole world, make a difference, that's in nursing, especially in nursing profession, because of Florence Nightingale, everyone they started realize, understand the value of nurse and nursing profession. That is the reason to honor, to tribute. They started celebrating Florence Nightingale birthday as a International Nurses Day. This nurses make patients get cured quickly with every type of facility and services given to the patients. And apart from that, in the whole world, we cannot ignore the nursing is the largest healthcare profession and it is kind of backbone of healthcare delivery system. Nurses play crucial and critical role in healthcare system in delivering quality healthcare services to the patient and not only patients, families and community as well. And no doubt, if we want to give quality care, we should have knowledge and skill. No doubt every nurses we have enough. We are having strong foundation of knowledge as well as skill. That mainly because of Florence Nightingale. She is the founder of modern nursing. With one example we could say at the time of Crimean War, Florence Nightingale was taking care of the injured soldiers. But more than injury, the soldiers were suffered with many infectious diseases like a typhoid, cholera. That is because of unhygienic practice and not an unhealthy lifestyle. That time Florence Nightingale only initiated following the healthy lifestyle practices as well as like a hand washing technique. That's why even today we follow before doing whatever procedure. First step is the hand washing technique. And since we know that hand washing technique can provide, proper hand washing can provide many infections and spreading of infections. And celebrating the contributions of nurses, as I told before, nurses often the first point to contact for the patients because always nurses are with patients. Whatever help they need, whatever care they need, immediately they approach nurses because nurses are always with patients and they provide wide range of services, not only that basic care like bed making, vital signs, administering medications, assisting in surgeries, then providing psychological support, then guidance, counseling to families and their patients and families. The nurses often unsung heroes of the healthcare industry. Though we do every work, before we didn't get that much recognition. But after this pandemic, everyone, the whole world turned up towards the nursing profession. And this mainly because of selfless care, hard working, and as a nurse, we don't have particular celebration day and we can't be most of the time with the family. And though we have personal problems, once you enter inside the hospital, they never show their personal stress or personal problems to patients. With a smiling face, automatically we started taking care of patients, we started solve the problems of patients. This is the way selfless care nurses are doing in the healthcare system. Though it is a nursing profession, it is a challenging profession and demanding profession. Many times more than we are getting good salary, good job opportunity, but most of the nurses we do service for rewarding, especially rewarding in the sense, especially for satisfaction. Once the patient smile at us, say thanks to us, immediately that is the most precious award in the world. That kind of satisfaction nurses get. And day and night we are working. And every day in this working environment, emotional draining situations are coming for nurses. But still, without largest profession and backbone for every healthcare system. As a nurse, you can make a difference in the world, in the community. Nurses often counsel patients and families after a devastating diagnosis, celebrate with them when they receive good news, and become trusted candidates. And together, our future depends on every nurse, every voice. But not only the front line of care, but also be on the front line of change in delivery system, healthcare system. If any change, nurses are the first person to make the changes in the healthcare system. So, if we are a nurse, we should have some qualities kind. We are strong enough, then motivation, hardworking, sincere, accountability for our whatever we do. We are accountable. So that's why proudly we can say we are nurses. And
Thank you, ma'am.
फेल गेट करेगा
Next, proceeding further, I would request Mr. Sathi
तुम इससे
Seelan,
खींचो।
Vice Principal,
लो।
to kindly give tribute to nurses on this special day.
बता दे रहे वेट के अंदर
Respected Chief Guest Ma'am, Dr. Anchala Ma'am, Dr. Satyapriya Ma'am, Principal, TS College of Nursing, Mr. Aman Singh Sir, DNS,
ये तो बहुत सही यार
TS Mishra Hospital, all teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and my dear students.
लगाइए
Good afternoon to one and all. Well,
कैमरा हिट कर दिया
Nurses Day take place every year on 12th May, the day of birth of Florence Nightingale, as acknowledgement and celebration of nurses' work. On this occasion, we remember some of our brave sisters and brothers who made the ultimate sacrifice for their case when they were engaged in the profession. Next slide. First, we'll start with Florence Nightingale. We no need of any introduction. As the mother of modern nursing, no historical account of the profession is complete without noting Florence Nightingale contribution. And we know more about Florence Nightingale, so no need to discuss much here. So next we will see Mary Breckenridge. Breckenridge was a pioneer in establishing nurse midwifery and a system of providing care. Breckenridge volunteered to serve in France, organizing relieving effort for children and pregnant women in World War I. From that, she started to develop providing care for especially pregnant women and children. She encountered informally trained midwives, but she wanted her own training in the field. Since there was no midwife course in United States, she went to England, where she got training in midwifery and she certified. Breckenridge traveled the region of horseback, providing general health care, pre and postnatal care and birthing services. Using the midwifery model and care delivery, Breckenridge demonstrated that the trained providers could lower infant and maternal mortality rate, and during her time till she was on service or till she passed away till 1965, she conducted more than 1415 deliveries, in that only 11 maternal deaths was reported. So you can see the best her contribution, how the nurses can provide better care in this area. Next, Clara Broughton, 1821 to 1912. Her first nursing experience came when she was young, when her own brother fallen from roof and he got injured during that time she took care of her brother as per doctor's advice, and whatever the medication doctors prescribed, she provided all the medicines and took care of her brother. Later, when she become adult, she want to provide services to the society. So that time there was civil war in America. That time she entered into the nursing profession and she got training and she started to provide nursing care. Next slide. As the war was progressed, she became a battlefield nurse, distributing medical supplies, applying dressings and providing support from the public for herself and other nurses to work directly behind front lines. Previous slide. So we are calling her as Florence Nightingale of America because her contribution, same like Florence Nightingale in American Civil War, she has given care to the peoples, and we are calling her as a Florence Nightingale of America. Next slide. Loretta C. Ford. Ford is one of the most influential nursing leaders in the history because of her role in co-founding with Henry Silver MD the first nursing practitioner program. She is the one who started nursing practitioner program. Next slide. Ford realized that with some special time called upon physicians to provide medical instruction to nursing students paired with their nursing instructions. The program was launched in 1965 at University of Colorado. Actually, as per her thought, she want to provide better care to the peoples, not just to follow the doctor's instructions. So she want to make a special curriculum for giving training for the nursing students. The first pediatric nursing practitioner begins their work in 1967 after their training. The model became so successful that the nurse practitioner role has been expanded to include other populations and subspecialties. Next, Virginia Henderson. We all know Virginia Henderson, known as the most famous nurse of Henderson became known as the first lady of nursing for her development of theory of nursing that became fundamentals of nursing education. Still we are following Henderson's definition for nursing. For her contribution, the International Council of Nurses awarded the Christiane Women Prize in 1985. Other than the pioneer of nurses, there are so many people are there. We have no time to discuss everyone. So few other contributors in nursing like Mary Eliza Murphy, Ward Whitman, Lena Wall, Mary Shekut, Dorothy Dix, Dr. Jessica Peak, and Dr. Lois Peace. These are all the people who contributed for nursing in early stage. Recently, last 4 or 5 years, so many even Indian nurses they have contributed their services to nursing profession, and even so many people suffered or they have lost their life. Special video prepared by DS Mr. College of Nursing. Silence. My special thank to Abhishek sir, Abhishek ji, media coordinator, and Ankit, cameraman, and Sarat ji, and my special thank to principal ma'am who has given this creative idea for making this video on Nurses Day. Thank you ma'am. And all organizing committee members, Prasan, Rahul, and all teachers who has contributed for this video making. Thank you to everyone.
So moving further, we would like the key to growth is introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness in our awareness. I request our Vice Principal Sir to introduce our chief guest of the day to audience.
It is honor to introduce Dr. Angela Chinnan on this special classes day. Dr. Angela Chinnan, PhD in Nursing, MSc Nursing, MDA in Hospital Administration, MA Sociology. Next slide. Ma'am, works as Professor cum Vice Principal, Science. Professor cum Vice Principal, cum Nursing Superintendent at Kera College of Nursing, Kera University, Lucknow. Ma'am completed her MSc Nursing in Community Health Nursing. Ma'am was working as clinical instructor from 2004 to 2006 in Narayana College of Nursing, Nellore, Andhra Pradesh, and also Madam was working as nursing in charge in emergency department from 2007 to 2009 at ABMC Hospital, Pondicherry, and was working as assistant professor from 2011 to 2012 at KTG College of Nursing, Bangalore, and from there, from 2013 till now, Madam is working in Kera College of Nursing, Kera University, Lucknow. From 2013 to 2015 as assistant professor in Kera College of Nursing and promoted as associate professor from 2015 to 2017. And from 2018, Madam was working as vice principal, and in addition to this, from 2015, Madam got additional responsibility as a nursing superintendent at Kera Hospital. And Madam attended various national and international conferences, workshops, health programs, health mela, and road-based, etc. And Madam organized various health days, workshops, national and international workshop conferences, in-service education programs, demonstrations for various COVID-19 training and GFATM training program and NRPCP program, etc. And Madam received 3 awards for COVID-19 per year: Human Excellence Appreciation Award, Global Teacher Award, Global Educator Award, and Best Teacher Award, and Research Excellence Award. And published more than 20 papers in national and international journals, and wrote books and records, chapter of various books of nursing profession, like nursing education, infection control, safety, communication, role and responsibility of health workers, community health nursing procedures for all nursing program from AM to MSc programs. Thank you. Now I welcome.
Today is your opportunity. Is build you tomorrow you want. So when you do, first of all, I can wish for all the students. So many courses are available in the society, but every courses cannot give you for right to the society and so to the people. But when you all selected as a nursing profession, it is the best achievement for you all. That is already you are selected as a nursing professions. So that we can give a round of applause to you yourself. So standing as a nursing profession. And already when I came, I saw so many students are not getting for the chair, I think. They themselves already dedicated to the professions to standing throughout the program. So big clap for yourself to standing as a profession. So based on that, and we have, that is based on the International Nurses Day, how Nurses Day theme was decided, where it will be decided, how it's covered. So the theme was decided by International Council of Nurses. That is Dr. Pamela Cipriana. She will be president of that. She will be decided and every year. So this year the theme was decided based on that, because 2019 to 2022 we all suffer a lot of struggle towards the society as a nurse. Most of the people will be remember why I took the profession as a nurse, because that much struggle everybody is faced, and everybody wherever we goes first will come and be a nurse will be first there with the patients. You can go and treat for the COVID patients. You can go and work with the patients. Everybody pulling push to us to first for the places. So that ways they will be desired. So our future, our nurses must be protected, valuable and respectable. So this three word based only the international days of this year decided our nurses, our futures. And this ways they will be thinking every nurses must be voice, and every voice do not only be on the front line of the care but is also in the front line of changes. Where you are thinking it's a wrong, go ahead to speak, this is a wrong, you try to change that. Don't be mum and don't need to fear why I should say, how I should change. Don't be like that. If you feel it will be wrong, try to be explained, try to be correct for that. That's why if from this year onwards, everybody go, your voice become changes to your attitude and work towards your professions. Next. That is everybody said already. Remembrance of Florence Nightingale only we are remembering these days as the international days. So here, and why we are remember only Miss Florence Nightingale become modern of nursing and pioneer of nursing. Why we are considering? Because she took as a commitment, as a responsibility. When she took care of person during is a commitment become responsibility. That's why she is standing still as a modern of nursing in the society. So I need everybody in the future to be stand as your name also become one of the modern or pioneer or evaluator or educator as a clinician, whichever. You should produce for your name become the society as an example. Next. So protected means three words I already told you. This based only our Nurses Day celebration of this year. Protected. Protected means how we are going to protect from the society. So mainly, what are the things we are? Indian Nursing comes first wherever we goes with the state nursing council. So they will be supporting you to take care of. Then Indian Nursing Council, that is a nationwide will be take care of you. Then International Council, that is a whole country base will be protected us. Then from various of associations, so many association is there. The best known association is Trained Nurses Association of India. That is for teachers, faculty, those who are registered from your course. So you have become there as a member for Trained Nurses Associations. Then other than that, UGC Council, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Ministry of Social Justice and Welfare, so many is there to protect us. But we should be utilized in proper way. Then only they will be protect us and they will be lead us to go for the society as a front line warrior. Then they will be have Labor Law Act also there and Factory Act, ESI Act. These all the act for you to protect your services throughout your life. From yourself, first protection where you are doing work, commitment, role, responsibility as a trustee, worthy, honest, compulsory in your professions. If you remember these things, you are protected yourself. No need to somebody behind you to protect yourself. If you follow this, definitely you will be the role model for protection of upcoming generation of nursing professions. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time to be again. Based on that, we should be respected for every our professions. So everybody knows already. I didn't know to say for new things. So mainly students are when we are coming, you will be able to know. So when you completed your course, first we are entering to the profession as a nursing students. After your entry or registration, you have become the tutor or you have become the nursing officers or you have become one by one it will go for assistant, associate, professor and reader and for the principal, vice principal and based on your job selected. As you are selected as a critical, you are the critical care nursing officer. As you are selected for any other area, as according to that, you are editor, you are evaluator, so many positions we are getting. So these will be respectable when you are using using your role and responsibility in the correct positions, then you will be respectable there. Next. Worry less, smile more. So when the word itself, it shows, the face itself, it shows, if you worry less, if you are taking smile on your face, it's automatically give thousands of smile to opposite person and thousands of smile to your friend and your surrounding and your environments. It's always take you for the smile. It's cure without medicines for the others. So based on that only, these are wherever we are reflecting as a respectable post of in your career. From nursing students to till your post of till your leader, and more than that, whereas of your area will be reaching how you are respected in the society. Next. Value for nursing professions. Keep your value positive because your value recognize your destinations. When you are thinking, your value only will be reached. Today you are a nursing tutor, next day you are going to become the assistant professor. Next you are going to become the associate professor. Next you are going to become the professor. So how it will be? Your value, your experience, your continued educations, your responsibility, your perfect. So that lead you for your values in the society. Profession's nursing value defined as important professional nursing principles, that is human dignity, integrity, altruism and justice, that serve as a framework for standard and professional practice and evaluations. Everybody knows what I am doing. Anybody else without by mistake I done any mistakes? No. Everybody knows. You should be honest of yourself. If I am doing, I know this is a wrong. When we go and ask excuse, sorry ma'am, I did it, by mistake I done. This is correct? Themselves know already. You know? So that is why the value, you should know yourself. Whether you are doing correct, whether you are doing wrong, whether you are doing the good things to others. So that should be recognized. And nowadays we are seeing most of the faculty, most of the students taking for correspondent. Do you think nursing profession become correspondent course? Do you think it's a correspondent course? Yes. Yes? Correspondent means it's a distance course? No. When we never get it, we have to go and we have to study. But when we get the paper, you are the diploma in nursing, you are the BSc in nursing, you are the MSc in nursing. But what we are missing there, we never get any experience on the paper. That is true. So that's why when we are doing, you decide yourself how you can go for higher educations. Whether I can go direct or whether I can go for the distance. So this make you for value of the futures. So never simply we speak, there is no standard, there is no education, there is no value, there is no respect. When the values are comes, if you do your work, automatically person will respect you, they call you, they give it a value. Each and every person will be meet together, then only we will be thinking who is he and what is the post he, then only we have started wishing with each other. So that shows for their education, their designation, their work value. That shows for the value to appreciation in the society. So that's needed for our professions. Credential. Any idea what is credential? It's already any which is over, I think. Nah? This was better. What is credential? It's written, that's why. See this, your 4 year, starting first year to till final year, you are having certain manual work or certain procedure you are going to be completed. So the first year, fundamental of nursing, minimum 100 procedure is given to you. This is you have to practice it and practice independently, carry it with the patients. Then it will be recognized. This student was completed for first year. Then second year, then third year. Like 4 years, certain procedure was given by either absorb or assisted or you have to be help on that. So 3 way you have to do. That is recognized by Indian Nursing Council. When you have completed this, so needed somebody to be give you certificate. Who is supposed to be give the certificate? You have completed 4 years. Can you leave the college like that? Can you go and get education from somewhere, some organization? We won't get. So here they needed for certificate. Who is Who's supposed to be here? State Nursing Council. Okay, where we study. From that, how it will be? The college can give you so and so students who has completed BSc Nursing 4th year or GNM 3rd year, like this. Then we will be giving the paper will evidence in the register council. She is a registered nurse from this day to this day. That is credential. Understood? So credential is then when you got the paper, then by the hair is fall, it was dandruff and it was there, where I should go for the treatment, then I will take for the treatment. You know? All these things we are keeping inside, we are not practicing and going for further treatment for things. That should not be there. Take daily good walk, at least 30 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes. Go for good walk. Whatever the work is there, go for the walk. It's very, very important. If your children till the 24, 25, 30, it's okay. You will be growing and growth and development will be there. Start for whatever you are doing, play or all. But sports is very, very important. You should be active, go for walk, play, whatever you like. Don't think somebody is saying, I am dancing, somebody is saying, doesn't mean. You have to be there, your body active. Take meditation, exercise at least 10 to 15 minutes per day. No need to move. For yourself, you have to spend at least 10 to 15 minutes. It's at any time. You have to be healthy means you have to stay for 15 minutes yourself. Take plenty of water every day. Minimum 4 to 5 liters of water has to take. Everybody took? Nobody. Because most of the students when I visited, going for washroom, it's very difficult, so I didn't take water. And going for taking water from 3rd floor, I didn't take. See, if you are thinking like this, nowadays we are facing more nephrotic syndrome for especially children. How it's because there is no practice, nobody takes that, and nowadays kidney problem is a leading disease in India. So that's why try to avoid that. Make wherever you have the problem in your body. Definitely, if you are drinking at least 1 week, you can practice it. 4 to 5 liters of water per day. Think for next 1 week you can practice and see your body how is active. So it's definitely you can take for water and take good balanced diet like protein, fat, carbohydrate, vitamin, mineral equally. Every day aloo chapati. That is a food? No. Have to change oil also all the way every day. One day you are using rice bran, one day you can use coconut, one day you can use the soybeans, one day you can use for the dam. Like this you can use every oil should be changed. And that is 4 to 5 tablespoons per day. It's compulsory. If 5 people are in the family, we are making 2 or 3 teaspoons of oil. How much is coming we are getting? It's not that much sufficient to get. So that should be there. Then try to eat seasonal foods, not in the out of seasonal way. When the mango season is comes, you can eat mango that time only. If it lychee is come, you can eat lychee in that time only. So that is important for your health because environment also changes. If you are preserved and eat for another day, you will be having trouble on your health. And go for early bed sleep and early wake up. It's very, very important. Every day, wake up with the mobile, wake up or sleep with the mobile only. Because it's already, you can imagine, if you are seeing the display, radiation. For radiation based only they are getting display on the pictures. This small, it is, I think 4 to 5 or 10 to 12, whatever the inches of the mobile. If you see continuously, what will happen? Next 2 to 3 years, definitely everybody will get eye problems. So that's it's a radiations, close watch, you are continuously focused on that, how it will be. So try to avoid advanced technology, you can use it, but where and when is needed. So you can use according to that. Avoid spicy and fast food, junk foods, mainly for vendor foods. Then avoid alcohol, smoking and any other bad habits. And one patient come to me when I was in the Pondicherry. He was continuous chain smoker and he is asking me 15 packet per day. Like this he said. Then you are asking reason to me why you got the lung disease. So that is every person habit it's produced in the future for your disease. So you can search yourself, not for others. When you practice good, it always leads you to good and healthy till your life. Care of mental health. It's very, very essential. Self-belief, hard work will always earn your success. So wherever we goes, we never mind about others. It's good or not? No, we will be always watching what he will be coming, what she will do, what others are doing. Don't watch anybody and you watch yourself. You be active, you be happy and you be doing whatever things for good. That is very important. Based on that, feel free to speak everyone. Never hide it. Somebody said, I don't want to speak to her, I don't want to speak to this, and she is doing like that. Somebody's friends. So there was running two people and very close friend. After 2-3 days, she is having some problem. She didn't speak to her. So what will happen? Next day she will be very moody and another day will be depressive. Never get on the advanced technology. As a human, we should practice on the present life. Then only we will get it. And have good friends and neighbors and working area environment. And listen good music, feel pleasant and try to visit more nature area and avoid negative thoughts. If somebody said, she said like that. Even students, one best advice I am giving. You and teachers cannot be want to hurt you mostly. For the situation, if you are 2-3 times she was sick and you are not able to do, so they are getting angry on that. So never take on that. Just that also you can take. Okay, if I am not doing, that's why mom was scolded. So like this way you can take and take it as a positive way to change your things. Stay with the pet animals and other habit pros with that for your happiness. Have the dance, craft, mind art and small industrial work which lead to go for your economical support. So you can try to do. Don't think only I am doing nursing, I cannot touch this, I cannot touch this, I can't do this. You can create it, but you need some basic degree. That's all. Next. Care of the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. If you feel good, always your life lead you for the good things only. That is already we spoke about emotional. Nowadays, only is left in the society is emotional. Somebody said something, suddenly we cried. That is there. Is there or not? But that things only is left, because the remaining all is gone due to advanced technology. So that we should be aware at least. So keep emotional under your control and connect with the people. And good relationship is important for your mental well-being. Get regular exercise at just for 30 minutes, walking every day. It will boost your mind. Wherever you are upset in one places, if you go for a walk and come back and see your mind, how it should be. Eat healthy, regular meal and never be skip your food. Another, if you are hungry, you can eat. Don't think, set for 8 o'clock breakfast, 1 o'clock for lunch, 8 o'clock for the dinner, 10 o'clock for the bedtime. Not like that, I should be take according to said somebody, I can eat. If you are hungry, then eat. Otherwise, don't eat. Stay connected and pay attention to the present moments. Don't think what I can do in the after 5 years, what I can do tomorrow. Present moment, you can live happily. That is very, very important. Next slide. These are the scopes where we are available. Just I will put for the clips only. As a nursing profession, when you complete it, you will get chance to work in the hospital, nursing home, and for central government, state government, military nurses, defense services. Next please. And for your more nowadays is the sign for Ministry of Health. 157 medical colleges are running up. So you people is having better future as a government job. So be prepared when we are studying, skillful, competency and knowledgeable always. Next. And the nurses become the researcher, nurses become the innovator, nurses become the editor, nurses become the reviewer, nurses become the air forcer, air hoster, nurses become the philosopher. It is towards your responsibility. If these things is good, definitely nations, individual, family, everybody will come. That shows for the G20 program of this UP was started now. That is G20 was giving. This base every citizen has to practice it. Safety for your life always. When you are entering to the profession, you must have the vaccination immunizations. If you are going out, use always for the safety rules, safety things before you are leaving from the home. And take always for your steady, stable, patience wherever you goes. Never goes in urgent. Think twice, you have to step down or not. Then you can reach for the area. Stay free with the stress and emotions, things before you are doing. Yes. That is environmental, we have to protect. That is very needed. It's given in COVID situations. Oxygen, everybody keeping their hand itself. Every person carrying the cylinder in their hand. If I am going to die, what I can do? So I can keep cylinder with me. So that's why, because of technology, all the plants was cutted and there is nobody keep the planting. Olden days, more planted, more lakes, and for the temples, for the entertainment placement is there more. Nowadays nothing is there. So that leads for always, we are going for the trouble of society. Everything is easy when you are busy. If you are going on doing, then it's easy for you. But nothing is easy when you are lazy. All power is with you. You can do anything and everything to the society. Next. Thank you so much for your patience.
As everyone knows that we have registered our institute officially in the TNA as an SNA unit. So for that we have several chairpersons and we will be handing over badges to them. For that I would like to call our chief guest ma'am, Dr. Ashlan ma'am, and our principal ma'am, Dr. Satyapriya J ma'am, and our vice principal sir, Dr. Satyasevan sir. So ma'am, please come on stage. So now I will be handing over the badges to the chairperson of SNA committee members. Sachin Yadav from BSc Nursing 4 year. Nursing 4 year. These are your first SNA chairpersons, or you can say SNA committee members. Of this, we have also celebrated and conducted few competitions. And for that competition, we have winners in every department. So firstly, we'll make announcement of winners of pot making, competition या board painting competition. So first rank holder in this is Jyoti Patel, BSc Nursing, 4th year. Two members. First one is Ritu Rai from second is Kushika from KN second.
Ready, Samuel? Ready?
Third position, Shali. In this first position was taken by Anirudh. Third position, Anushka. KNM
Ready, Samuel?
Thank you, ma'am, and congratulations to every winners and committee members. Thank you. And now I would like to call Pooja ma'am for the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to everyone. Myself, Pooja Singh, working as a nursing tutor in this college. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I convey deep rewards and heartily thanks to our management for constant guidance and support. I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Anjana Ji ma'am, who honored this function with motivational thought. Thank you so much, ma'am. I convey my hearty thanks to ADNS sir, Mr. Amar Singh sir. Thank you so much, sir. My heartfelt gratitude to our principal, Mrs. Satpriya ma'am, for her help and support. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to thank our vice principal sir, Mr. Satyashivan sir, for his help and guidance. Thank you so much, sir. I am very much thankful for all teaching and non-teaching staff members to make this program successful. Last but not least, I would like to thank our beloved students. Thank you once again to everyone for present here to make successful this program. सेवा का उत्तम भाव तुम्हारा, निस्वार्थ है स्वभाव तुम्हारा, बिना भेदभाव के ख्याल रखते हो, है जनमानस से लगाव